the advantage that we have is that we went long on building a platform. So as a result, we could build it and we could actually do it versus you go and just try to build one module and then you try to like expand. You would have to re-architect. You'd have to rethink your go-to-market. You'd have to rethink your plan. So we didn't necessarily have to do that. And that took a special type of investor, took a special type of thinking around your go-to-market, like partners in the beginning, stay loyal, build partnerships, don't ever go direct. And it takes a lot of work on the product platform side to kind of work on things that maybe you don't see the light of day for years. Like when you're building your company, go try to walk into a boardroom and go, hey, by the way, I'm going to build the largest network in the world. It's going to hire like the people who built the largest networks, like from AWS. They built the largest CDNs. I'm going to spend, I won't tell you how much. And by the way, you're not going to see the value for 3-4 years. So, okay. Most investors are like out the door. But that's okay, right? If you have a grander view, you want people around the table who have a grander view and are aligned.
Yeah. Sanjay, I feel like I truly can ask you this one because I think you guys have been building this for a few years here. Everyone talks about, I'm a platform company, right? But I think you folks have built it. But the question there is, to your last commentary around, hey, going to a boardroom and say, I'm going to spend so much to build this platform where we don't know the customers are going to come. So the question is, how does the discovery happen? That, look, this product is working and this is where the puck is moving and we're going to go and invest here to build the next set and the next set and the next set.
Yeah, I think look, the reality is as I mentioned, first you get your foothold and you prove that, okay, you have this platform with these components and wow, okay, people are buying it. They're using it. We get it. And then when you layer on your next phases, which you had planned, the reality is ideally like what you've structured, go to market wise. Okay, it's the same sales team. It's the same channel. I'm going to leverage what I built go to market wise. On the platform product side, the reality is that you would have some feedback that customers and prospects would go, yeah, I would do that with you if you were able to do that. You're going to have some people who say, no, I'm not, because they just don't believe like, how can you do that? You're going to go fight that vendor who's entrenched. I don't know. And so I think you also have to marry some of that primary validation with your own belief and conviction in what's happening in the industry. Because, I can tell you, like, there are things that when we went in to build our, release our second and third product, there was 90% of people who said, no, like, that's crazy. You can't do that. And so I think you just have to have conviction. You have to have deep understanding of the market, which is why I believe, in high tech, you got to understand your domain. And if you do that, then, things will, if you do them right, will work out. So.